Okay, so I'm going to talk about object repository. Okay, what is object repository? I am going to talk about today. So first, let me write some scripts or make some scripts. Okay, go to file and new and test. Okay, and I'm giving one name called repository REP. Okay, and create it. So object repository is a storage place. Okay. So whichever objects you are recording, those objects will be stored in the UFT only. Okay. Whichever objects you are recording, those objects will be stored in the object repository. Object repository is a storage place for QTP. Okay. It is a storage place. Object storage place. So now I am recording one small application. Okay, this Mercury towards this application I am recording it. Okay, and apply. Click OK. Okay, now the username is Tanu. It will be slow. Once again I will pick it up. Just username is Tanu. Okay, and password is Mercury or Tanu. I will be clicking on sign in button. Okay, something I have recorded anyway. That username and password is not taking. Anyway, it was expired. I guess. Stop recording. So you are seeing this is application and this is your script, okay, which you have recorded, right? So what exactly we are going to do now? If you go to the resources and object repository, now if you see this object repository, all objects are displayed here. So this is Mercury of application that we have recorded. Sign in, username, okay, password, and we are clicking on sign in. Okay, so the objects are displayed. Okay, object means this is one object, this is one object, this is one object. These three objects are displaying in the under object repository. So object repository is a storage place for QTP. Okay, it is a storage place for QTP. Okay, so if these objects are not available, then we cannot run our script or we cannot make our scripts. Okay, if it is not storing, the script will not run. Okay, so now what exactly we are going to talk is operations on object repository. Operations on object repository. So when you are recording it, automatically objects are adding in the object repository. So manually also you can add it. Manually also you can add it. Object repository You can add your repositories manually also. Sir, how to add manually, sir? So let me take a new script, okay, completely brand new, OP, okay, just I am making a new script. So now you understood what is object repository, right? And now I just wanted to open Mercury Interactive Corporation application. Manually I am opening it. This is one application. Say how to add manually. I am going to explain. Go to resources. Okay, go to resources and object repository. Okay, and now just drag like this and object. Add object locally. One option is available. Select object and whichever object you want you can add it. For example, I want to add username. Okay, username you have added. Okay, now I want to add password as well. Here add object to local, one icon is there. You can use this also. Either you can use this one or this icon is also available. You can use it. Okay. So now I have added two objects and I wanted to add sign in button also. Just select it and sign in button. Okay. So now three objects I have added in object repository. So you can make your own script also. For example, username I want to write. Drag and drop here. Password also. Drag and drop here. Okay, sign in also. Drag and drop it. Okay. So now your script is ready. Okay, for example, username, password if you wanted to write. First we have to create it. And I am just registering user ID and password. Okay, just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I think last time I created, but it was expired. Yeah. So what I did, I just created username and password, and that username and password I have given here. Okay. So same username and same password. Okay. Now I am running my script. Okay. How it works, I wanted to show you. So it will open that application and it will write the script. It is opening that application, flight reservation, and it will enter username as Tanu and password as Tanu. Okay, and sign in button. Clicking on sign in button, then I am able to see the flight application finder screen. Okay, so after that it will stop the running. Okay, it will stop. See, now you can see the result screen also it is possible. Means if it is performed, then we can see the screen. Okay, close this tab and now you see on this script statement. Okay. So what you understand, we can add our repositories manually to the object repository, and we can make our script without recording and without running, right? So how to add, we learned. How to add objects into the object repository, we learned. Yes or no? So next thing is how to delete it. How to add, we learned. Now I want to delete also. I want to show you delete also. For example, say I just wanted to add one, this one registration form to the object repository. This form I wanted to add it, okay, but I don't want it. Initially I added, now I don't want. How to delete this object from the object repository? Okay, how to delete it from the object repository? Here you see delete button is there. You can select this button, okay, or else go to edit and delete button is there. Delete option is there. You can use this option as well. Okay, either this option or this option you can use it. So now I want to delete this one. Select it, and are you sure wanted to delete a registration form object? If you say yes, then it will be deleted from the object repository. So unwanted objects, if you want, you can delete from the object repository. Okay, we have added and we have deleted. We learnt object adding and deleting also. And the third one is renaming also. For example, username field I wanted to rename it. Okay, how I wanted to rename it, username field? For example, username field login name I wanted to login. Okay, login, right? One. Okay, login name I wanted to give it. So now you see in the script, earlier it was username. Now here you see login came. Earlier it was username. Now automatically whichever name you have given here, that will be displaying under, okay, in the script. Okay. For example, password PW, if you give here, PW will be coming. Sir, whether it is going to be run or not, if you rename it, whether it will be running or not. Yes, it will be running, because just name is you changed, but properties and values are same. Okay, it will only check the object properties and values only. Okay, it will only check object properties and values. Sir, what is property and value of the object? Okay, for example, we are all human beings. Our properties and values are our height, our weight, our color, gender, hair, whatever you are seeing. These are all our properties and values. Okay. So height is a property. Height, for example, if you are 70 kgs, 70 is the value. Okay. Height is the property name. Value is 70. Okay. Like weight. Weight is property. For example, okay, sorry. Height and weight. How can we height? We can measure like 170 centimeters like that, right? So height is like property, and 170 is the we can measure weight also. No, weight weight is property, and 70 kgs is like value, like that. So each and every object properties and values we can see. See, login property is name and value is username. Okay, and here also HTML tag, type also. These are all properties and these are all values. Each and every object you see different properties and different values. Okay, whichever object it may be, you see different properties and different values. So based on these properties and values only, QTP will be identifying your objects. Based on your properties, based on object properties and values only, QTP will identify the objects. Okay. So now I am going to run same script. Okay, let me run it. So we learn to rename also. Okay. Rename will also be covered. And the next topic is changing the properties and values. Okay. See, now we are going to talk about object repository, changing the properties and values. For example, if we expand it, login properties today, name is, for example, here username is displaying, and tomorrow my developer is changed as login name. In the application, he changed it. I no need to record again. I no need to modification on the script. Just come here and you can update the username field also like this. Just click on this. Okay, and username you can write it. Okay, any name or something like that you can add it, or you can add. Okay, you can add another properties also. You can update existing one and you can add new properties and values also. Okay, how can you add new properties and values? There is a green button is there. Okay, click on that green button. Now you see, okay, all properties and values are available for the username. Okay, visible is there, throw value, okay, and width, everything you can able to see in the add object properties and values. For example, I want to add, okay, x to y equal to 490. So it will be added to the object repository. Because sometimes if object is not recognizing by the QTP, you can add the properties and values also like this. Okay, you can add properties, and if you want you can delete also. So what we learned, we are adding the properties, we are deleting the properties, we are doing, as well as we learn to adding the objects, deleting the objects, and renaming the objects also we learned today. Okay, so why we learned, without recording also we can make our own scripts, or if some application properties and values are changed, then we can go to the object repository, we can give the, okay, we can give appropriate properties and values. We can add appropriate properties and values, or we can delete it, or we can change it. Okay, so that's why we learned this topic. So now I am going to talk about object spy. So object spy is one feature provided by QTP. Okay, in order to identify object properties and values, we use object spy. Okay, object spy. Okay, what is object spy? It is a special feature provided by UFT. Okay, in order to identify the object properties and values, we use object spy. So how to identify properties and values of the objects are? Okay, now this is your application, this is your UFT. Okay, so go to, okay, and tools, and here you see object spy. Okay, tools, under tools you see object spy, or else here you can see icon also. Okay, this is one icon also you can see. Okay, object spy icon also you can see. So select that option, and now I want to check a username, object properties and value. First select on this button, okay, this pointing button or handy icon. Select this handy icon. So now you see handy icon, and show this handy icon which object property you wanted to see. For example, I wanted to check username object properties and values. Select that object or show this handy icon to that object. Or if you wanted to see password object properties and values, Okay, show this handy icon to the password object. Okay, so whichever properties and values you want to check, you can check like that. Okay, now I want to check username, select username, and now you see properties and values of the username. Okay, the special feature in this UFT 12.5 is you can copy them also. The properties and values you can copy. Okay, there is a button called copy object identification also, or you can add it also object repository, or highlight. Highlight means if you click on highlight, that will be highlighting. Okay, the object will be highlighted. Okay, like this you see. But anyway, let me show you copy. Okay, just I copied this object properties and values, and you can paste in the notepad also. Okay, so why we are copying object properties and why we are pasting in the notepad means you can easily check it if something is changed. For example, type is changed. Okay, then you can copy and you can see whether previous script copy and type and now present properties and values are same or not. You can check it. And usually object spy feature we will use in descriptive programming. One more topic is there that we will cover later. Okay, descriptive to programming. Okay, one more topic we are going to cover. In that topic, object spy feature we commonly we use. Okay, so now anyway, object spy means it will be recognizing your objects properties and values. Sir, so many times you are saying what object. What is object, sir? So object can be anything. It can be edit box, it can be password, it can be button, or it can be link, it can be radio button, it can be page, it can anything in the application is known as a object. Remember, okay, I will be saying most of the time object. Object means field. You can think that is a field. Okay, so this object spy means object properties and values it will be recognizing. That is object spy. Okay, it is we are going to use in the object descriptive programming topic. We are going to use this object feature. Okay, or else you can check the old features, old object properties and latest application properties if it is changed. For example, today or 6 months ago I have recorded. Okay, so now these 6 months ago these properties and values are there. When it is recorded, these were added by default. But after 6 months, your script is not running. Your script is not running. You will check whether these properties and values are same after 6 months or not. Okay, how you are going to check? You will spy it. Okay, you will spy it, and you will check. Okay, you will check whether these properties and values are same. Like here only we have 3 properties and values. Usually every object is having 20 to 30 properties and values. Each and every property, if you see, 20 to 30 properties and values will be there. Okay, so this is about object spy feature. Okay, any questions? Okay, I repeat once again. See, when you are recording, okay, what is happening? Okay, when we are clicking on record button, okay, and we are seeing this window, record and run setting window. Observe it later. When you click on this button, automatically this window will open. So now we are selecting second radio button. Open the following when record or run session begins. Okay, open the following, like open this application automatically. That's why automatically this application is opening. Okay, so this we understood. In the browser this application is opening if you are selecting second radio button. Sir, what about first radio button, sir? How it works, sir? See, if you read this definition, like this text, record and run test on any open browser. Record and run test on any open browser. You have to keep it open and record it and run it. Okay. Now I keep it open. I can run it. Okay. It will run. Definitely it will run. If you want, I will show you. Okay. Sir, but I want to automatically launch my application. Okay. Without, see now, let me run it first of all. So now anyway, it will be running. Okay. For example, if this application is closed. Okay. If that application is closed. Now if you run it, it won't run. Yes or no? It won't. It will not run. Am I right? It is okay. I think why it is running, I will tell you. Already we selected that script, right? Option, right? That's why it is ran. Okay. God. So it is not running. Say, go to record, run, and first, second radio button automatically it is open and selected. That's why. Then now, if you run it, we'll see how it works. It is not launching the browser because we selected first radio button. It is saying open the application and record and run. It is saying. But now also I want automatically launch my browser, sir. I want automatically launch my browser. It can be any application. Okay, it can be any application. I wanted to launch it. So how would I launch or how would I do it? So we can use systemutil.run. One command we use. What command we use? System. Sorry. Systemutil.run. Okay. Give the path. The flight, what path, sir? We are using Internet Explorer, no? Internet Explorer path we have to give. And sir, where we can see the Internet Explorer path, sir? Okay. So that is your question, right? So go to IE Explorer. This one, right? Right click and properties. So this is the path, target path you can see. Copy and paste it. Okay. And after that, what you are going to do is you are going to give the application path. Application path is Mercury Interactive Corporation, right? That path we have to give. Copy and paste it, this path. Anyway, I am just copying it. Okay. Now you can run the script. Automatically it will launch this application and it will run the script. See? It is not very fast. It is running. Again I am running it. See, now it is running. It is launching. Okay, I think the script typo. 1 minute. Okay, this is how we can use this command systemutil.run. One command we can use it. Okay, if you wanted to launch automatically any application, whether it is Windows application or whether it is a web application. Okay, you can use this command and you can launch your application. This is systemutil.run. Okay, and if you want, you can use another command. That command name is invoke application. Also you can use it. Okay, let me run it, and I am sending this command to you in the chat. You can use it. So here, instead of Mercury Tour application, you can give Gmail also, Google, whatever you want, you can give it. And in one more command is there. That command name is invoke application. Invoke application. This command also we can use it. Use space and run it. This is like a syntax is a little bit different. Okay, just run it. This is invoke application. Okay, so now we have talked about like invoke application and systemutil.run also. Okay, so next one is okay. So how to use this systemutil.run for Windows based application. For example, this is one Windows based application, right? So we can launch Windows based application also. So let me comment it. Commenting means select that script and comment. Okay, here one option will be there. Comment. Comment means it will not read by the QTP. It will become as green lines. So these scripts will not read by the UFT. So now I want to launch flight reservation, this application. Okay, this is Windows application. System util dot run and give space and right click on the flight properties and target. Select target path, copy and paste it. Okay, run it. Automatically it will be launching. Any application, if you wanted to launch, you can use this command. It is launched. Okay. And even though you can use invoke also. Let me send it in the chat. And this is another command for desktop application. Okay, and here you can use invoke also instead of systemutil. Okay, so this will also run same. Okay, so practice all these things, and tomorrow we are going to discuss another topic. Okay.